My name's Johnny.
Drop it.
Hey, how's it going, Joker fam? It's your boy Haha Joker, aka the Black Joker, back at it again with another MADDEN video for you guys. So, as you guys know, NFL 100 quarterbacks are out. We have Tom Brady, John Elway, Joe Montana, and Peyton Manning are currently in the game right now. So, I'm going to go ahead and talk to you about the quarterbacks, give you guys my opinions, my thoughts, and then we're just going to go from there, alright? So, we're going to jump into Ultimate Team, check these dudes out, check out their stats. I'm going to give you my opinions on them from, I guess, number 1 to number 4. In my honest opinion, if I'm going to start this video off the right way, I'm going to be honest, I don't like any of these quarterbacks. But if I had to give my opinion from best to least, I'm going to do it. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump into this. And the reason I don't like any of these quarterbacks is because none of these quarterbacks can get escape artists. There we go. Jesus Christ, drawing blinks. So none of these quarterbacks can get escape artists, which is kind of an issue. I've said it in plenty of videos. Having escape artists is not as important as a lot of people would think. You don't really need it, but it helps so much more to have it. Understand, there are times in this game where you just can't take sacks, okay? You can't just sit in the pocket all the time. People are bringing 7, 8 people at you, and it's annoying. So it's difficult. Sometimes you gotta roll out the pocket. You know what I'm saying? It happens. Sometimes you need to. And with how these D linemen are now, it's hard. All right, just with the D linemen. I'm not talking about linebackers. You'll get hawked down by D tackles with these quarterbacks. So I'm a little disappointed with the NFL 100 quarterbacks because they're all statues. All these players from John Elway, Tom Brady, Joe Montana, they're all statues, man. So they're going to be sitting in the pocket. If you're getting blitzed, it's just something you're going to have to deal with. I'm not putting up a spy. I'm not quarterback containing. I ain't doing none of that. All right, the rush is just going to come, and that's just what's going to happen. It just is what it is. So, like, I don't fear any of these quarterbacks. To be honest with you, I don't really fear Vic either, but I got to do more for Vic to contain him versus what I got to do for these quarterbacks. So, I'm going to start that off by saying that none of these quarterbacks get escape artists. So, that's my 2 cents on that. I prefer my quarterback to have escape artists. Like I said, you don't need it, but you're at a severe disadvantage if you don't have it. I've been saying it in plenty of videos. I'm going to say it in this one. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and jump into it. We're going to start off with Tom Brady. Now, Tom Brady is probably going to be the slowest quarterback out of all these quarterbacks, if I had to guess. But anyways, he has 62 speed, 92 throw power, 97 short accuracy, which isn't surprising because all he does is really throw short passes anyways. But 94 mid, 89 deep, because he does not throw the ball deep, just so you guys know. And 90 throw under pressure, 79 throw on the run, which is absolutely garbage, and 94 play action. So, in my honest opinion about this card, Tom Brady is not good. Okay? No speed, good throw power for the most part, throws short. Nobody throws the ball short like that. Nobody's hitting drag routes or nothing. Like, I really don't think people need throw short. Mid and deep, that's what you really need. Which is mid throw accuracy is not bad, but his deep is not good for a 95 overall quarterback. So that's my opinion, and he has the same throw under pressure as Derek Carr, that's kind of weird. I would think his throw under pressure would be a little bit higher than that, and his throw on the run is trash. Okay, so that should tell you you're not getting out the pocket, period, with Tom Brady, because you're definitely going to be at a severe disadvantage if you leave that pocket. So if you're going to try to throw on the run with Tom, it ain't happening. But anyways, his NFL 100 ability, okay, is Pro Read, right? So what Pro Read does is that it highlights the first open receiver in your passing play that you're doing. So if you're running slants, it's going to highlight the first slant that's open. Okay, so that's what Pro Reed does. He does keep it, I believe, throughout the duration of the game. I don't know if it's one of those things as, which we'll get into, like it's Omaha or Moss. Because Moss, you only get one chance at it, and then after that, you have to earn it back yourself. It doesn't stay on, obviously, because that would just be completely unfair. But I believe for Pro Reed, you keep it throughout the duration of the game until you knock him out of it. So I don't think you need to do anything special for it. But for Omaha, you do. But we'll get into that in a second. But right now, as of right now, I'm putting Tom Brady as 4th on my list. So just keep that in mind. Next up, we're going to go ahead and talk about John Elway. Now, John Elway, 78 speed, 95 throw power, 90 short, 90 mid, 91 deep, 91 throw under pressure, 94 throw on a run, and 93 play action. This is a better quarterback. Better speed, way better throw power. Obviously not better short, but they even out as far as mid, and he has way better deep throw accuracy. His throw under pressure is better by 1. His throw on a run is way better. And his play action, which I don't run play action, is good too. So John Elway is really up there. But again, like I said, he's just another statue player. He can't get escape artist, obviously, because he only has 78 speed. But his NFL 100 ability is bazooka. Okay? Now, everybody should know what bazooka does. It just gives you a plus 15 yards on your deep passes. So whatever your max throw distance is, if you got bazooka on, which he starts out with, you increase it by 15. So that's John Elway for you guys. I would probably put him around. Right now we're going to put him at 1 because these are very good stats. So we're going to put him at 1 for now, for the time being. We'll see what happens throughout the rest of these stats. Now, next up, we have Peyton Manning. He is the very controversial quarterback to me because, in this game at least, because he's just, it's interesting. But we'll get into that in a second. But he has 67 speed, 91 throw power, 95 short, 94 mid, 91 deep, 93 throw under pressure, 91 throw on the run, and 96 play action. Now, his play action sticks out quite often. I'm not a fan of play action. I don't run it, so I get that there's benefits from it, but personally, I'm just not, I guess, sold on play action, really. I don't run play action at all. I never have, so I can care less about that. Speed's obviously slow. His throw power is very good. His short's very good. His mid is very good, and his deep is good. So his throw stats are good across the board. His throw under pressure is very good too. But his throw on the run is not. It's only at 81. I say this now. If you're going to pick up one of these statue quarterbacks, you need to pick up a quarterback that you can throw on the run with. Okay? This is why Tom Brady's 4 on my list. Because for number 1, his deep accuracy is at 89 for a 95 overall quarterback. And his throw on the run is trash. 79 is unacceptable for a 95 overall quarterback. That's ridiculous. Peyton Manning's obviously better, but his even throw on the run is bad too. For these, you gotta understand, for these quarterbacks, these statue quarterbacks, and all, like, and I say statue, and if somebody doesn't understand what I'm talking about, I mean these quarterbacks that just sit in the pocket. They obviously can't get escape artists, but they don't have any speed to do anything. Derek Carr, on the other hand, he can't get escape artists, but he has 82 speed. So he can move around a bit. So, it just is what it is. But that's what I mean about statue quarterbacks. Quarterbacks are just, you can only sit in the pocket with them. You can't do anything with them. Tom Brady's the perfect example of that. Because if you try to run with him and try to throw, more than likely it's going to be incomplete. Because he only has 79 throw on a run. Just trash. But that's what I mean about statue quarterbacks. Peyton Manning is another example of that. You guys got to understand that these quarterbacks are 95 overall. They're short, they're mid, they're deep. These things are supposed to be good. Okay? Just the way it is. But the fact that certain quarterbacks like Tom Brady has very bad deep or very bad throw on the run. Peyton Manning has very bad throw on the run. He has good deep, but you know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things. But again, to each his own. But I'm putting Peyton Manning at 3, personally. So, Peyton Manning is 3rd on the list. Tom Brady's 4th. John Elway is 1st right now. And last but not least, in my personal opinion, if I had to pick up one of these quarterbacks, it would definitely be Joe Montana. Okay? Joe Montana is very interesting. So, 75 speed. Speed's good for statue quarterback, you know. 90 throw power, 94 short, 94 mid, 93 deep, 96 throw under pressure, 89 throw on the run, and then 93 play action. Okay. So check this out, right? Speed is decent for a statue quarterback, right? Throw power. It's alright. You can work with it. All right, powered up, he'll be 91, so you can work with that. Short's good, mid's good, deep is good. This is what you should expect from Joe Montana. He's considered the best quarterback to ever do it. He was number 1 on the NFL 100 list, so I'm not surprised by that. Throw under pressure, very good, 96. Throw on the run. Now, again, his throw on the run is not like John Elway's, but you can work with that throw on the run. Tom 79, Peyton Manning 81, trash. You can work with 89 though. Okay, powered up, you'll be at a 90. You can work with that. Play action is 93. Like I said, I don't really care about play action. It is what it is. But you can work with this card. Okay, he has a little bit of everything. So maybe it's a biased opinion, I guess, because he's a 49er and I personally will pick him up. But again, his NFL 100, which that just reminds me of something, but I'm going to come back to that in a second. But his NFL 100 is fearless, okay? Which means he gets he will not feel pressure, which is why his throw under pressure is 96. He won't get that, okay? So if you guys are having trouble if you got some of these pocket quarterbacks and you sit in the pocket and you get these, you'll see it in the text at the bottom, pressured or intense pressure, whatever it's called, and then it'll say inaccurate pass. That's not going to happen to Joe Montana. All right, he's going to maintain his fearless until he gets knocked out of it, and he'll sit in the pocket for you. And again, if you need to get out the pocket, he has good enough throw on the run that he can get you some dots. So, my honest opinion, Joe Montana's number 1, Elway's number 2, Peyton's 3, Tom is 4th. So, again, to me, it just depends. But if you had to go with any of these quarterbacks, it needs to be, in my personal opinion, Joe Montana or John Elway. Now, I didn't touch on this, but I'm going to now. Peyton Manning's Omaha, okay? It does not stay throughout the duration of the game. You need to, I believe, complete, I don't know how many yards you need for each completion you do, but you need to complete a certain amount of yards each throw to keep your Omaha, okay? Not sure how many it is, but that's what you need to do in order for you to complete his Omaha. Now, we've had talks about this when Peyton Manning first came out as his most feared, about his Omaha ability. If you're playing against somebody who has Peyton Manning, okay, you need to learn how to bluff your plays, okay? So all you need to do is hit, I believe it's right trigger. No, I mean not right trigger. All you need to do is hit left trigger, and your art should come up, and then all you need to do is go to the bluff and hold the bluff, all right? Or flip between the two, but you have to do that. Because if not, he's going to know exactly what you're coming out in as far as coverage, and it's going to really mess you up, okay? As Peyton Manning's going to throw dots on you all day, and he's going to keep his Omaha the entire game. So keep that in mind, all right? Now, that might be the only reason Peyton Manning might be moved higher than I guess John Elway and Joe Montana, is because of his NFL 100 Omaha. So, just keep that in mind, all right? In my honest opinion, as far as play after play, down after down, first quarter through fourth quarter, I'm taking either Joe Montana or John Elway. That's just my opinion. More so Joe Montana because I have 49ers Kims on. So, to me, it makes more sense for me to get John Elway. I mean, not John Elway. Joe Montana in that sense. But if you guys just need a quarterback, and on top of that, Joe Montana, all you need is just his power-up card, which you can get from doing the solos. You power him up, you get his card, which these cards are very cheap, surprisingly. They're all under 400K. So, you can do his power-up, power him up, and then bam. Just buy his card, and there you go. You got yourself an NFL 100 quarterback with Fearless. Peyton Manning, on the other hand, you need Peyton Manning's most feared card in order to get this Peyton Manning, unless you have a pass for him or whatever the case is, but you need that. So that's just one of those other things that you gotta go through. And the same thing for Tom Brady, which I don't think anybody should get Tom Brady personally, but you need his Thanksgiving card, which the only way you can get that is through like that, doing that turkey stuff and yada 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 that we had to do for him, and that's the only way you can get him. You can't buy him on the auction block, nothing like that. So you either have a pass for him or you're not getting him. It's just that simple. You need to have a pass from Tom Brady if you don't have his Harvest card. Now, Peyton Manning, like I said, same thing. I think you can buy his most feared card, which that's not a problem, but still, again, you need that extra card in there or a power-up. John Elway is just, I believe he just has a legend, so that shouldn't be that expensive. And Joe Montana, like I said, you just need the training, and that is it. Okay? Training, that's it, and then you get the card. But all these quarterbacks, they're very cheap, man. They're all going for under 300K, and I'm guessing that's pretty much due to the fact that Michael Vick is out, so a lot of people have him and stuff like that because, like I already said at the beginning of this video, man, you're at a severe disadvantage by not having a quarterback that can give you escape artists. Just keep that in mind. But, again, those are my thoughts on the NFL 100 quarterbacks. Least the greatest, Joe Montana, John Elway, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady. If you already have Peyton Manning's most feared card, then get Peyton Manning because that Omaha thing is glitchy. If you do not have his NFL, if you don't have his most feared card, my personal opinion, follow the list. Pick Joe Montana or pick John Elway. Those two are very close on my list. It's not like they're a gap so far, but I personally think it's really close between John Elway and Joe Montana. I just personally will pick Joe Montana because, like I said, I have 49ers abilities on. So, anyways, as you guys can see from my top players, for the Nat player that I picked up, I went ahead and picked up Moss, and I gave him abilities. I've been having some serious issues, I guess for the lack of a better word, with Barry Sanders. When he comes in, he fumbles quite often, abilities and all. And be honest with you, that first one free, his NFL X Factor is absolute shit. So I swear I don't be getting any animations with him. He still gets wrapped up, tackled, even with that. And I juke, and it's just, I'm not seeing the first ones free like I see with Freight Train. So I got rid of his abilities. I am done quitting on that. So I decided to go ahead and get Randy Moss, throw his abilities on, and he's got Moss on. So my first play is either going to be a touchdown with him or it's going to put me in field goal range every single play, every single drive. So there's no other team upgrades I have. As far as the Oakland Raiders theme team, I haven't gotten anything in the comment section about what I asked for last time. So for right now, I'm going to keep the Oakland Raiders theme teams on the low until I have it completely maxed out. I'm talking about the John Henderson legend. I want to have him, the Rice, all that. I want to have the team completely 100% done. Okay? So when will that be? I'm not entirely sure. A lot of it depends on what I decide to do with my trophies because check this out, right? A lot of it depends on house rules, not house rules. A lot of it depends on weekend league for this weekend. Hopefully I can get 18 wins again because currently right now I'm very disappointed. I'm starting off 1-1, which is honestly, I don't think that's ever happened. I don't think I've ever lost my second game in weekend league. So I'm very, very upset about that, to say the least. But again, anyways, it depends on how I place in house rules, where I get my trophies and where I get my coins. But it also depends on my trophies. So I decided to go back and check this out before I decided to just freaking go crazy with trying to get trophies. So I went to go see what Cooks was going for. And because of all the NFL 100s out, he's going for around 900K right now. So he was at $1 million, now he dropped to 900K. Here's my thing. With my trophies, I'm guaranteed that if I just buy only touchdown packs, I'm guaranteed that right now I'm going to end up with around 300 plus K. Okay, like 380, 390K, something like that. I'm going to continue to save up for Brandon Cooks. My issue is that Brandon Cooks is not a for sure sale. Okay, there's not a for sure chance he will sell. All right, so you guys let me know in the comment section if you think it's a good idea or not. I'm just bouncing ideas out there. What I might end up doing, because I already did the math for it, if I end out with 2K trophies, 2K trophies, right? That's going to roughly put me around 600, close to 700K. What I plan on doing is putting Brandon Cooks' buyout price to around 900, 950, somewhere around there, 900 to 950K. And then put his bid price to where my trophies would be at. So I'm either going to get trophies worth for his bid, or somebody would just buy him outright and I would get all the coins for Brandon Cooks. So that's my plan for that. And again, like I said, I'm going to take all those coins, probably split in half, use some of it for training and some of it for the players, so I can be done with the Oakland Raiders theme team and get everything that I need. That's the plans. But you guys let me know in the comment section below, does that sound like a good idea? And again, let me know, guys, in the comment section if you guys are okay with waiting for more theme team gameplay. Okay, I will continue to put out my gameplay videos of my team, but if you guys just want Oakland Raiders gameplay as a team is, I have no problem doing that. Just let me know in the comment section below and I will get right on it. But if you guys rather me wait until I get everything just maxed out, I'm talking Kim's, like Lockdown, West Coast, whatever, and Brawler and jerseys and yada yada yada, all that stuff. If you'd rather wait for that, let me know in the comment section below. If you guys don't tell me anything, I'm just going to wait it out and then I'll just go ahead and put it out when it's done. So let me know. But anyways, guys, that's the NFL 100. I gave my thoughts, gave my opinions on it. That's the team. Like I said, only picked up one player, which is Randy Moss, so there's nothing to really talk about. And like I said, as far as the Oakland Raiders team, I can get dubs with it, like I said. But again, let me know in the comment section below your opinions on it. Make sure you guys like, subscribe to the channel. Your support means a lot, guys. To the next one. Peace.